Welcome to Motivation Monday, a gentle reset for your week and a space to set an intention that can carry you forward. Each Monday, I'll be sharing simple mental health tools, practical life hacks, and meaningful inspiration you can actually use in your everyday life. I also weave in real life stories to help you see how these ideas can show up in ways that feel doable and supportive. You'll hear personal reflections from my own life, insights from my mental health private practice, and wisdom drawn from my Reiki and sound healing work. Some Mondays may include an oracle or tarot card pull, while other weeks I might read a passage from a book I love and share why it resonates or how you can apply it to your own journey. And sometimes I'm just going to share my thoughts and what's been motivating me. My hope is that Motivation Monday becomes a grounding and uplifting part of your I Am Circle experience. If there's a topic you'd love for me to explore, please share it in the community chat or send me a direct message. I truly want this membership to feel interactive and be a space where we can support one another, exchange ideas, and grow together on our journey. With that, let's get to our episode for today. The old saying goes, laughter is the best medicine. And laughing certainly releases tension and is good for the body in a number of different ways. However, I am here today to talk about the power of the smile. When you think about it, smiling is more subtle than laughter, a more inward experience, a more sustainable experience. Smiling is less about emotions, which are our response to outer life events, and more about this subtle inner feeling. Inner smiling focuses on the spiritual joy that arises from our inner soul and radiates out as a subtle presence. So welcome to today's Motivation Monday, everyone. I am very excited to bring this episode to you because I am beginning to evolve and change our I Am Inner Circle membership experience here on Patreon. And the Motivation Mondays are now going to be connected to the theme that we're going to have each month. So this month, with the daily affirmations that you guys have been getting, they're all about joy. So in this episode, we are going to tie what is called the inner smile meditation into cultivating other moments of joy. And then I will also be releasing a guided meditation with this inner smile meditation for you to use. So as the Patreon experience evolves and grows, you're going to notice that each month we're going to keep coming back to a specific theme. The Motivation Mondays will be connected to that theme, and then I will be offering guided meditations throughout the month for you to use in your daily practice. If it's not a guided meditation, it might be a journaling prompt, and I'm also hoping to come on live at least once a month for us to have an in-person experience. Now, beginning June 1st of 2026, everything on my Patreon account will be a paid membership. So for those of you who have been listening and have been enjoying the Motivation Mondays, thank you so much for being here. I hope you will continue to join us in the paid membership so you can receive all of the benefits in the way that I'm going to connect the Motivation Mondays and the guided meditations and the monthly themes that we're going to have here. So you're really experiencing something much more personal. And I want to give you these tools that you can have, that you can work each week and each month. So, as I continue to create this deeper and more intentional experience here on Patreon, I wanted to begin sharing practices that are simple, powerful, and easy. I want you to bring it into your everyday life, not just something that feels like, okay, I have to go to a meditation class or I have to go to a sound bath class in order to do this, but I want to give you guys stuff that you can just do on a moment's notice. Because, going to classes and stuff like that is great, but how do we bring what we learn in those meditation classes into everyday real life experiences when we're in traffic, when we are at work, when we go to a holiday function, when we are struggled with something in our marriages, our intimate relationships, our friendships? So I'm hoping that this week you're going to love what I'm going to share with you. So what I want to introduce you to is something that I just recently found out because, as you guys know, I am on my own I am journey, and so are you. So I am sharing with you in real time the things that I am finding and I am using in my journey. And as you guys know from the previous episode, I've really been getting into Taoism, and I heard about this ancient Taoist practice called the inner smile meditation. And at first, it kind of sounds almost too simple. And the premise of it is basically that you are smiling inwardly to your body. But what I've found is that this practice is far more profound than forcing positivity or pretending everything is okay. It is much more than that. So the Taoist inner smile teaches us how to bring loving awareness and compassion inward toward our organs, our nervous system, our emotions, and our body, instead of constantly directing all of our attention and energy outward. So the Taoist traditions believe that emotions are stored within the body and organs, and that this intentional awareness with this inner smile meditation, combined with gentleness, can help restore the energetic harmony and emotional balance within our body. So the inner smile is actually a really simple technique. It's pretty effortless, and it's a meditation, and it teaches you how to live with an open heart. So this is a practice that you can do sitting quietly or while you're engaged in everyday activities. Maybe you're sitting in a conference or on a Zoom meeting, and you can practice this right there. You can practice it when you're waiting online or pumping your gas. But this inner smile meditation challenges us in a series of what they like to call smiling baby steps to unconditional acceptance of every aspect of our body, mind, and spirit. The inner smile also allows us to send the simple healing energy of a smile toward our internal organs, helping us to balance the yin and the yang. This process also releases vital energy and drives stress away. So all the energy, that can also be known as qi or ki, that may have been accumulated or blocked around the body, inside the body, then becomes available again for everyday life, giving us more strength in work or for our family, our kids, and just the big and little things that happen in life. Now, in a few days, I'm going to release a guided inner smile meditation, and the meditation is going to focus on the organs of the liver, heart, spleen, pancreas, lung, and kidney. So I've done a little research, and I've looked at a couple of different inner smile meditations, how other meditation instructors are doing it. And again, the organs in Chinese medicine hold vital life force energy. So when we're smiling at these organs, these are just some of them. And you'll see that when you begin this smiling meditation and you start to do it on your own, you can smile at all of the other organs: the large intestine, the small intestine, the gallbladder. What else do we have? I'm just thinking really quick. The colon, our sexual organs, the body parts, your hands, your elbows, your eyes, your knees, your feet, your toes, all of it. So, and one of the reasons I love this practice is that it beautifully bridges spirituality, mindfulness, nervous system regulation, and emotional healing. So whenever we're stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, grieving, rushing, or constantly doing, what we find is the body contracts. Typically, like our jaw can tighten, our breath can become shallow or we're holding it, and the nervous system, when we're stressed and anxious, begins to stay active. And the inner smile meditation invites the body back into safety. So the Taoist teachings describe the smile as a healing frequency that can soften tension and calm the nervous system and reconnect us with ourselves. So before I release the meditation, I wanted to give you guys a couple of days to let this concept sink in. For today, Tuesday, I might release it on Wednesday or Thursday. And I just want you to just try smiling on the inside without any guidance. Just let this Motivation Monday just give you a little inspiration to try it. Do it intuitively without even knowing how to do it. And then in a few days, once I release the meditation, you can follow along to the guided meditation and see how that feels. And one way, I'll give you a little starter. One way you can begin is to bring a direct, gentle awareness inward into your body. And often the places where you can begin are your eyes or your heart. And then what you want to do is you want to extend that compassion and energy throughout the body and all of the organs while gently smiling. So it's going to be like a Mona Lisa smile. So you're literally going to sit there in meditation. You're going to have just a really soft, gentle smile. And then you're going inward and you're smiling at all of the organs in the body. And what I love about this practice is that it's not about perfection. You really can't do it right or wrong, but it's more about cultivating a new inner relationship with yourself, a relationship with your body, and actually like paying attention and saying thank you to these organs that we never are thinking about on a daily basis. They just work for us automatically on command, and we never really stop to think about that. So this also is going to provide a better, stronger inner relationship with your emotions and with your soul. Many of us, I feel, speak to ourselves with a lot of pressure. We all have pretty heavy inner critics. We can be really impatient with ourselves, or maybe how we speak to ourselves is just a result of the exhaustion that we're feeling. But what happens when we start to turn inward to ourselves and we start to smile at ourselves and we meet where we are differently? Not with frustration, but with love, with gentleness, with compassion. And what do you think happens when the body is acknowledged with this type of kindness instead of judgment? And even modern meditation research continues to explore how mindfulness and compassion-based practices may help improve emotional flexibility, stress regulation, and awareness of our own internal states. So this week, I'm going to invite you to practice offering yourself that inner smile and inner kindness, especially during moments of stress, overwhelm, or self-criticism. And again, in a few days, I'll be releasing a full guided inner smile meditation here on Patreon, so you can experience the practice more deeply and allow yourself to fully relax into it. And I'm really excited to share this with you because it's a beautiful practice for just calming us down. And I think we all could use a little more inner harmony and self-compassion. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be giving everybody, free members and paid members, this new type of evolution and experience with our I Am Inner Circle membership, connecting the Motivation Monday to our guided meditation and practices. And then on June 1st, in about 2 weeks or so, the Patreon page and all of the free resources will be shut down and moved over into the paid membership. So until then, I want you to practice this intuitively. Take a deep breath, soften your face, gently smile, and remember that your body is always listening to the way that you speak to it. So as always, let's end with an I am affirmation today. And today's is a simple one. I am smiling. So take care, everyone. I'm looking forward to getting some of your feedback on the meditation that we released this week. Comment, let us know how it worked out. And we will talk again next Monday. So remember to shine on. The world needs your beautiful light. If today's message resonated with you and you're wanting to go deeper into this work, I invite you to join us inside the I Am Circle on Patreon. It's a beautiful, supportive space where we can continue these conversations, practice powerful I Am teachings, and gather as a community committed to growth, healing, and spirituality. Inside the membership, you'll receive bonus content, exclusive reflections, recorded meditations, and deeper teachings to help you embody the work we talk about here each week. You can also visit my website to explore upcoming classes, events, coaching, and retreats that I provide. I would love to support you on your journey. Everything you need is linked in the show notes, and remember, The most powerful words you will ever speak are the two words I am and the words that come after that. I'll see you inside the circle or next Monday.